Okay, Mom!
Hello, and welcome to Intervention. I'll be your host for tonight, Alex Goodroy. On tonight's episode of Intervention, we have a very special guest with us, Andrew Schaefer. As you know, on Intervention, we like to take random people off the street with random addictions and cure them. So Andrew, what are you addicted to?
I'm not addicted to anything.
Oh, Andrew, admitting you have a problem is the first step towards recovery. Now tell us, what is your problem?
I suppose I'm addicted to Myspace.
Come on, Andrew, I don't think those in the back could hear you. One more time, what is your problem?
I'm addicted to Myspace.
Now don't worry, folks, we will help him.
You will?
Yes, let's look at Andrew's story so far. Roll that tape! Meet Andrew Schaefer. Andrew Schaefer is a normal student like anyone else. But Andrew has a dark secret. Andrew is addicted to Myspace.
Well, you know, Andrew and I used to be really close. And ever since he got on Myspace, he doesn't talk to me anymore. I don't really want to talk about this. But I just, ever since MySpace has come out, he just doesn't talk to me. He always just tells me to message him on MySpace.
Andrew and I used to be like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon, but now it's just MySpace! It's just MySpace!
I really don't see the big deal on an addiction. What's that even mean? I mean, seriously. I check it just as much as everybody else, 100 times a day or so. It's whatever, you know? It's just, we're almost done with this. I need to go check on MySpace, so.
This might be one of the worst cases we've had so far, but don't worry, we have a great program for Andrew today. Let's get started with Andrew's MySpace Intervention. Let's see how Andrew's doing so far. Andrew was sent to our test facility at Lansing High School to see if they could rid him of his horrible addiction. Our first experiment was with shock therapy. Andrew was presented with two buttons. One button reads, MySpace. The other button reads, Not MySpace. If Andrew chooses Not MySpace, he is rewarded with a lollipop. If Andrew chooses MySpace, he is rewarded with 20,000 volts of electricity. Even after the first shock, Andrew still did not want that lollipop, and proceeded to electrocute himself again. The test was a failure. Our second experiment is verbal abuse. Andrew is presented with the same 2 buttons. If Andrew chooses not MySpace, he is given a large piece of cake. If Andrew chooses MySpace, he is taunted. Again, the test was a failure. Our third experiment is reverse psychology. Our skilled psychiatrist came in to see if he could influence Andrew's choices.
Choose MySpace. Choose MySpace.
Unfortunately, the psychiatrist was a loser. His comments only encouraged Andrew's behavior.
Incorrect!
Unfortunately, the test was a failure. Since our trained professionals could not ease Andrew's addiction to MySpace, we simply hooked him up with the lesser of 2 evils, Facebook. Andrew has taken his first steps to recovery and is fast on the road to salvation.